Hello, hello everybody. Today I'm here with Clever.
What's up, boy? Yeah.
For some reason, for some reason he wants to be Billy today because he has no OCs. I have no idea why the heck he's addicted with one of the worst hit era characters ever. But anyways, so today we're gonna be talking about the 2026 Thomas reboot. And personally,
AKA one of the best changes to the show.
What?
AKA one of the best changes to the show.
Yes, it actually looks like a kind of it
Basically,
looks,
upgrade the blah blah.
so pretty much it's
What are you
blah
trying
blah,
to say?
but with the
era.
eyes of AG.
Exactly, my friend. So basically, in case you guys somehow have not heard the backlash from a certain production YouTuber, who I'll not name because he's made atrocious videos to the franchise. Basically, a couple weeks ago, the pictures for the motorized engines for the 2026 line were leaked by somebody. We do not know who, but you never know. And they look amazing, if you ask me. The magnet couplers, the tail lamp detail, like, seriously? I don't know why. I'm just obsessed with tail lamp detailing on stuff. I don't know why. It just makes my brain tick on the right way. Where is it?
Like, look towards where I'm looking. Yeah, that's good. Alright, anyways, continue with your speech.
So basically, I've been part of the fandom since season 11 was airing, but I think it was like reruns, so like around that area. The third episodes were like Hector the Horrid, the episode in season 13 where Thomas is friends with a giraffe or something. Let me think. Also,
God, Thomas's tall friend. I think that one was totally old guy.
That was my third episode when I was younger.
I can only think of Hero of the Rails in Blue Mountain Mystery as good nitrogen stuff.
And the Stallion Rescue.
But Hector the Horrid is a good hit episode though.
I will say though, back on top of the AI, with the quote-unquote AI Thomas stuff, in case you guys didn't know, there are allegations that Mattel is using AI for the Thomas stuff, which I don't believe. Yes, they did a quote-unquote press release saying they were willing to use AI with Hot Wheels and Barbie stuff.
Yeah, guys, so pretty much I kind of believe with this AI stuff, because if you guys look at the promo image of Thomas for his box art of his diecast box, you can literally see that as that one Miles series promo, but just with the reboot face on it. So,
either that or they use model render as a basis.
And they used for Toby and Percy they just used the nitrogen CGI renders and slap the thing onto it.
Well, if you ask me, I think they look amazing. I'm not, and I was a big hater of all Engine to Go when it was first revealed back in like 2021. That is not my Thomas, but this new stuff, man, baby, it feels like we're getting back to the Brenner era of the good stuff. Because in case you guys didn't know, the All Engines Go show, which unfortunately watched like the first 10 episodes of, worst mistake of my life, used the Sean Miller formula. In case you guys somehow do not know the torture that was season 13 for 16, the Sean Miller formula is engine makes mistake again, 3 strikes, you're out.
Yeah, so they make 3 mistakes and then they give the right in the end, and you've learned the frickin' lesson of the day.
Sometimes they'll be spicy and make it 4.
Yeah. So anyways, late last night, Western American time, we got a release of the
press release for Thomas and Friends 2026.
Yes, it's pretty much just Thomas driving down the line. It shows us that it shows us that the rails aren't going to be thick anymore, and they're going to be thin, like like realistic track, and 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 the Bubba bouncing is still gonna be around, sadly.
And they don't have any drivers or anything, just from the promo stuff. So just like Origins Go.
Yeah,
but I will say though, my opinions on this are based on the merchandise, because I'm a merchandise guy. Like, I'll buy anything Tom's face on it if I can put it on a layout. Trust me, dude. I remember one time during like my birthday, back in like 2022, I would say, I bought over $100 worth of stuff off of Totally Thomastown. And yes, I paid $50 for shipping. Jeez Louise, why does Canada have to be so expensive? Why Canada? Why can't you have free shipping to the USA? Why? We're right next to you.
So as I was saying, they're keeping the Bubba bouncing, and they make it so that the engines can still bounce, can bounce, but no, not bounce, but like look over, but now it's way more violent. Like they can sway way further. And
all I'm gonna say is they better not be jumping off the track. They
yeah,
better
at
not
least
be
they
jumping
don't
off
jump
the track
off.
till that night.
Ooh, I just noticed this is the first time you've actually changed faces throughout this video.
Well, it's because, okay, I'm gonna go on a rant mode for a second, so give me a second here. Why the bleep are they changing the track again? For the merchandise. Why? They're changing like this weird like easy snap system, but like,
okay, this is something that I can agree on. Like, why the hell are you doing this? Especially for the motorized crap. Like this apparent Trackmaster. I'm gonna call it Trackmaster. Hold on. So this apparent Trackmaster 4, I guess I'll call it. They're using wooden railway magnets, so they're incompatible with every other Trackmaster item.
Which I love. I like the magnets.
Dude,
dude,
all the motorized stuff is
all
the motorized stuff is incompatible with all the other Trackmaster stuff.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, that makes me happy, baby. It's the fact that it looks a lot better than also, it'll make it so the push-ons look natural with the front coupler. Because, in case you guys didn't know, they got rid of Wind Railway. It got discontinued because 2022 Wind Railway was only sold in like Barnes & Noble and Amazon. And even then, the second change faces here, why the bleep did they make it so hard to bleep and buy? I was only able to buy Edward. Edward, for goodness sake. Probably the worst one.
Dude, those magnets are so freaking fat.
So, I'm chunky. That doesn't matter. That stuff's good, okay? Have you been to KFC? But yeah, so basically, with the new magnet stuff, it'll make it so that it'll be, for one, it'll be way better to play with because you don't have to worry about hurting your fingers trying to couple them, and you don't need to worry about the couplings wearing down because trust me, that happened to me with my OG 2013 flatbed. I will miss you, black flatbed from Cranky Set. You'll be missed. But yeah, so in terms of merchandise, however, it looks amazing. We only have a couple of things revealed in terms of sets, I would say.
Speaking of merchandise, I have a few things that I don't like about the new merch. Like, first off, what the hell do they do to Harold? And what the hell happened to Rosie's face?
Okay. Harold's design, I actually really hate. I will say that it's the only new one I hate. But Rosie, woo boy, it's an upgrade. The face looks way better. The wrap looks a lot better.
I just don't like the thick eyebrows.
So, everyone likes some stuff that's delicious.
I just personally don't like the thick eyebrows.
I mean, look at me, I'm thick. Woo, baby!
Yes, but your original face. It's not like you're changing a face from all the way back in the hit era.
Didn't they do that with Rosie when she turned red?
Dude, Rosie's has had her original face since the hit era.
Okay, but yeah, back to the merchandise. So we only have one set revealed. It's more like a push-along set, like those terrible All Engines Go ones that nobody ever buys. And speaking of All Engines Go merchandise, the only good thing that came from that merchandise line is more detail. And you know what the worst part is? In some stores in Australia, yes, I'm talking about the country nobody wants to admit exists, they legit have Sandy's, the character, the weird little crane thingy, whatever you want to call her, Sandy, like the small guy, girl, whatever you want to call her.
She's
Basically,
a track
on the
maintenance engine.
yeah, basically a peg sitter.
Okay, why are we talking about an AEG character?
1 second here to go back to eyes. Because of the fact that they're hogging up store shelves for the 80th stuff.
Well, also, I want to talk about Percy's face. I just find his mouth and maybe his eyeballs a bit too big.
I like them. It looks like a big improvement, honestly. I'm not trying to be a glazer because, trust me, I'm not. But yeah, so with the new stuff, I'm looking forward to seeing if the price decreases based on like what we've seen with the new merchandise. They look a bit smaller. Now, the Thomas stuff, like the push-alongs, the thing about push-along stuff is that they're smaller, made for little hands, don't need motors. But one thing that's always griped me about the Playrail Trackmaster and the bleeping everything when it comes to motorized stuff is that they never put front couplers on the bleeping motorized stuff. We've only seen it once in like 2014 with the back and forward Thomas. It gets me every single time.
Dude, if you watch my old DTS series, my Trackmaster with one railway track series, I made a custom Percy with a black running board and glued on a front coupler. It's really
I'm aware of that, but people shouldn't have to take apart the toys to make it accurate.
Dude, you're just able to buy couplings.
Ow. One moment here, technical difficulties.
Oh god. Oh god.
Whee!
Yeah, guys, be right back to the rant. 1 moment. Unpause. So anyways, as you're saying.
So basically, because you shouldn't have to take apart the stuff in order to make it accurate. Like every single time I see a new Thomas item, it's like, why can't they put a front coupler on? Like I get it, they can't go backwards, but at least for the sake of accuracy, like, what if you want to do a double header? Nope. What if you want to have an engine as a back engine? Nope. Guess what? You have to use the bleeping push-alongs. And the worst part is, with the 2019 push-alongs, you cannot use them with regular rolling stock without it looking weird.
For the 50th time, Clever just freaking buy a few front couplers.
I did.
Playrail literally sells them for pretty good prices.
I know, I bought some a couple Christmases ago. Pretty good deal. But still though, I use them for extras in case mine break.
Alright, so can you think of any other things we need to talk about?
Oh yeah, one other thing. They need to bring back Billy to CGI. And one other thing though, is that they better make some good sets. Like seriously, like the sets lately have just been really gimmicky.
Billy, I do not want you or your freaking brother coming back to this freaking franchise.
Our brother? Alright, Charlie, the jokester I hate. I really hated his character. I have like 2 models of him now, because one Christmas I actually got the set twice.
Dude,
so one was like
you're really more annoying than Fergus.
Agreed, but yeah. One other thing though is that they need to do better with the rolling stock, man. Like I love the rolling stock in any Thomas line. Like rolling stock's my #1 thing when it comes to Thomas lines. You know
well, for this 2026 thing, like the motorized 2026 Nia comes with a freaking Blue Mountain Mystery narrow gauge orange hopper truck.
And guess what? She has to use that or else you can't couple up to anything.
Like she's using a freaking tender engine chassis that they're using for Gordon. And again, I'm pretty sure that tender engines aren't going to be able to be uncoupled from their freaking tenders. Like they're going to be talking engines.
They are able to, actually. I saw a picture of it. They're actually able to. But one more thing, though. On a happy note, however, if you have Trackmaster 2 rolling stock and you have like one of like weird caboose brake vans and you have narrow gauge, those work really well for narrow gauge rolling stock, honestly.
Okay, by the way, Billy, can you fetch me a truck from the yard over there? I just want to address one thing with my fans real quick.
Yeah, sure, Skibbity.
Billy, do you want to be kicked off of this video?
I don't know, my friend. One moment here, let me get the turntable.
Yeah, alright, we'll
my
be
gun.
right back to the video. Alright guys, so I've grabbed this truck from the yard. Cause I want to show you what the hell what I'm dealing with the channel right now. You guys might be wondering, why is your channel more quiet than a freaking cricket? Welp, let me just put my camera over here and I'll edit in some words above me, this truck, and the other side of the truck.
I have background about this, so
And
if you're under a certain age, look away.
what?
That was a joke. Do not take that seriously.
Why would you do that in the first place?
Because I can.
Okay, you can get your ass back into the shed now. Like, there's really nothing to talk about the new freaking show. Anyways. Like, can you think of anything, or should we, or can we just end this damn thing already? It's already 6.
I can think of one thing. They really need to make it so the cup. They need to make it so the magnets are two-way.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, but never do.
Yep. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. So now I'm gonna go get some water. I haven't done that in a while.